Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Okay, this is a really, really important update because we have reached a point of where there's going to be a serious timeline shift. And I've gotten three different guided messages on this. And, I like to test things against the wall before I actually start talking about them. And this one's just coming at me in all directions. And I know that right now is the perfect time. I felt really inspired to come in here and add this message today. So please, please, I know you're interested in the Schumann. This is bigger than the Schumann. So I will be getting to that in a moment, and I will share the download with you. But let's start off with it's all good, by the way, but let's start with the really good stuff. And that is those of you who are shining your light here from, let's see who's new. Welcome our new subscribers from Australia, Birdsboro, Pennsylvania, Southern Idaho, Connecticut, Three Rivers, Michigan, and Poland. Welcome to all of you. And again, those of you who are new, welcome and thank you for being here and shining your light here. And please keep it coming in the comments. Let me know where you're from because the love train is global. And I love knowing where everybody is and that we've all found each other energetically and that we're here supporting each other in this community. And it has never been more important than right now for us to be doing that. So to begin, I will get into the Schumann and talk about what's going on in our chakras. Then I've got a graphic. Yes, I've been in Canva again, you guys. I love me some Canva. This is a really important graphic, though, and I think it's going to resonate with a lot of you. It's going to be really great news for many of you, especially those of you who are also way showers and light workers and have been doing this for a long, long time. I hear you and I feel you. I got you covered. Okay, so let me move my melon out of the way. Let's talk about the Schumann, and then let's talk about the big picture. What's really going on here? Here we go. So this was taken just about 45 minutes ago. It's about 4:45 Pacific Standard Time for me. You can see that we're back into an integration, but this was this morning. So we're still getting these bumps of light, upper chakra for sure. Although you can see some of them extend down, all the way down, which I will show you in the chakra chart. But here is what is really, really coming through in meditation. That is, are you being authentic? Are you being authentically you? And I'll tell you, I had a situation recently where I was trying to determine whether or not I was still going to be involved in a project. And, when you know that you're not 100% authentically connected, the choice is already made for you because it actually feels uncomfortable when you're not being authentically you. And isn't that beautiful that in the 5D, you just get to be who you are. You don't need to apologize. You don't need to make excuses. You just say, hey, all good. I'm just not resonating. And then you go because every time we're being inauthentic, we're slowing our roll. We're blocking our energy. We're blocking our own light. We create our own light. We create our own reality. So when there's something in our own reality that we're not resonating with, and you don't need to do it with anything but love. You do it with compassion and you do it with love. But having that recognition and that self-awareness is critical, critical. And remember, some relationships will be changing. They'll be changing, but they're changing for your good and the other person's good. I promise, or other people, multiple. This doesn't apply in just one situation in all types of interactions. But how beautiful is it that you get to be authentically yourself? And what happens then is you attract, right? Like energy brings in like energy. The love train attracted more love train passengers. You get where I'm going with this. It's all good. And how we got derailed was not being true to ourselves. That was how all the fear mongering started. That was how the 3D came to be. So when I go back to there, we did way too much work. We've been on this roller coaster and, relief's in sight. So give me 1 second. I'll switch over to the chakra chart and then give you my big reveal. Okay, so here you can see big push here in the crown and third eye. You can see these are getting the lower chakras are getting it. Looks like the solar plexus got a zap there. It's kind of hard to see with the copyright in there. But all in all, though, here is the guidance. The chakra chart really is representing a very general reading, because right now we are all purging in any chakra where you're still resisting. So for some of you, if you're holding on to an old identity that's not serving you, that's going to be your root chakra that's getting a little push there. So we're really like we're being flushed, but this one is more gentle now because those big blasts of light came in. We had those timeline shifts. And so these are more delicate now. With that said, it may not feel delicate in your body. Remember, our bodies are catching up. And I did see a comment, by the way, by one of you about not feeling the love, or why are we being punished? And I'm actually going to make a special video just about love and how important self-worth and self-love is. And you're not alone. I was feeling that way for a very long time. And I've got a tool that anybody in this community can use to help fortify your own self, your worthiness, and your love. The more you love yourself, the easier the ascension process becomes, because that's what this is. We're getting back to remembering the truth of who we are, which is pure love, pure light. There's no punishment going on here. But I'm going to add a video when I'm done with this report with that, because I've got a really special mirror exercise that anybody and everybody can do. And, I did it while I was making it. Why not? Okay, now let's go to the big reveal. Okay, I had to get way out of the way for this one. I just wanted you to be able to clearly see the lower train. These are actually running parallel. There's a 3D train and there's a 5D train. You can see. So for artistic purposes, they had to put one on top of the other, but they're running parallel right now. This is exactly where we're at now. And I wanted to share this. It's interesting. I keep getting downloads about a solar event, which I know we've been having many, right? That's those whiteouts that came. These are solar events. And what it is, it's momentum gained by everyone who's awakening on the planet, creating more of an energy. Remember, energy is never destroyed, but it can be transformed. So as people are awakening into love, that energy is being reflected back to us from our own sun and helping to aid further in the awakening. This is going at a more accelerated pace than ever we imagined. Okay. So with that said, I've been getting a download for a couple of weeks now, and I've been just waiting to see how things unfold and seeing how things felt, that there would be this solar event. I at first thought it was the 3 that we had last week that were so powerful. There's a bigger one coming. Now, this is not a fear thing. This is a beautiful thing. This is pure light coming into us, filling us all with love, activating more of our DNA that's been dormant, that is all for 5D and higher dimensions. We are actually activating more than just the 5th dimension. We're activating higher dimensions. Remember, we are all multidimensional beings. Now, here is the important part and why I felt so compelled to come in here today. So I belong to a channeling group, and the message there was celebrate. Now, like celebrate now. You made it. And do not focus on everything that is being, kind of appears to be blowing up. What's happening is the light is showing the truth of everything. So anywhere where truth does not exist, it's being lit up, and lit up in some cases means, it may seem like it's blowing up, but remember, it's all in everyone's best and highest good. Now, okay, that's one piece of the puzzle. Next, we've got our, this used to be the struggle bus. Today it's a train, but this train is packed. This is the 3D train. It's packed with people in anger, in fear, in lack, in limitation. And they're kind of laughing. There's not a lot of us on this, more and more every day, but they're kind of laughing and ridiculing what's going on up here in the 5D, mainly because they haven't gotten the level of conscious awareness yet. Now, what can we do? Because this event that is coming is going to force a crossroad that will continue the trajectory to 5D and higher for those on the love train. That's all of you guys. And for those on the 3D train, it's not going to continue on a parallel trajectory with the 5D. So it's almost like this is 100% a choice. We all have a choice. Now, here's where we come in. I am a way shower. Many of you, I believe, are way showers and light workers. All that we can do is inspire others. And I know it can be frustrating, especially if it's somebody you love. But our job is only to inspire and guide. And because they must make their own choice, we all have free will. Believe me, if we didn't have free will, our guides and angels would have tore our ass like over to the 5D so much quicker. But there's universal laws and things. So there we can't pull them over, basically. But we give them love, we give them compassion, and we show them. We just show them by standing in our power, staying, this is a peaceful, joyful, harmonious train. There's no separation. There's no judgment. Come on, that's the party train. Let's go. Let's go. This is what we've been waiting for. Do not let this event get in your head. Could communications be down? Yes, it happened with the at the I think the solar eclipse. There was a lot of communications down. Not having communications for a day isn't going to ruin anybody's life. In fact, if anything, it'll help you go inward and you can strengthen your connection with your source inside, which is how we move forward in the 5D. Anyway, so how are you going to prepare for this event? Are we still creating and having fun? I noticed some of you are painters too. Yay. I started just like a little over a year ago with sip and paint, and then started buying my own paints and going at it. And then now, because I'm at the beach for the summer, I am going to buy some colored pencils and do some sketching. And no idea how it's going to turn out, but I enjoy it, and it keeps me grounded, and it keeps me out of my head. And so this is critical. How, if you've chosen the love train, which I know you guys have, and I love all of you, we're celebrating. We are celebrating that we have made it to the 5D. We are giving love and compassion to those on this 3D train, regardless of how they're behaving. Remember, they're just absolutely not aware yet. So our only job, all we can do is our best to inspire them, right? So please, please, please be compassionate. And now here's the beauty for those of you, man, I keep going through these waves where I'm really, really zapped. And I know that they keep saying you're integrating. We're integrating so much high frequency energy. It's unprecedented, quite literally. So as we get closer to this split, which is going to happen, our energy will be so much easier. It'll be easier to maintain our energy. We can call in our own energy through the breath. Those of you who've been doing the breath work, hello, this is why we got it. So see, we've been getting little pieces to the puzzle all along the way. This crossroads that's coming, this solar event that is coming, do I know when? No, because I haven't been able, really, I get a sense sometimes a little beforehand when there is a big flare coming. But all in all, the when really doesn't matter. It's upon us. And really, our responsibility as a way shower is to stand in our power. Don't give our power away. You are pure love and light. We are being cheered on and revered like nobody's business, because we're crazy badasses. We raised our hand and said, I will go. I will go allow my body to be purged. I will allow my emotions to be purged. Basically, you're going to drag me around like Raggedy Ann for a couple of years. But then I'm going to be in pure bliss and harmony and love. So it's all worth it. And it is all worth it. It absolutely is. And I'm sending love to each and every one of you, because you're a badass if you're here. And we are not doing this alone. Your focus has to be the self, has to be inward right now. But you're not doing this alone, because we're on the love train and we're ready to celebrate this. I don't know about you guys, but I love me a good party. So I hope you enjoyed this update as much as I enjoyed making this one. I mean, how cute are my little trains? Let's go. All right. So please continue to like and subscribe and share with whomever you think is ready to hear it. It could be somebody over here. They might have the window open and go, why do they look so freaking happy over there on that love train? So be ready to share it. Make sure they're ready to hear it though. And if they're not, it's all okay. Bring in love and light for them. So I love you all. Thank you for being here. And thank you so much for loving each other and supporting each other in the comments. I see that and I can't even tell you how much it warms my heart. The more love we give to each other, the more love we create on the planet. It's that this love train is so, so powerful. And we're one of many, but you're here because you followed the energy. And so let's keep it rocking. All right. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah.